yay, yay! Don't know why I'm streaming this early in the day today. Well, actually, I do know why. I'm going out today. Well, not today, but later on. So I figured I might as well get a stream in now. Just put my headphones on, because this is a music game, and I need to make sure that I'm getting no delay whatsoever for the game. I'm trying to figure out why my network connection keeps coming up with orange stream health. Never really understood that. Furthermore, just had to head round the back of my TV there to make sure that my headphone cable was in correctly, because I was missing a channel, which usually means that my cable's not in correctly. I'll almost be with you. Boot this up and full screen. Nothing is breaking. Good news, everyone. Nothing is breaking. That's very unusual. Give it time. I'm sure something will go wrong. Something always goes wrong. So, this is Senran Kagura Bon Appetit, and playing this will probably get me banned on Twitch, but oh well. It's a risk I'm willing to take. This is for science. What could possibly be bad about this? This is a wholesome... Oh. I see. Okay. Not quite as wholesome as we might have thought. Draven, welcome! So I did play 2 missions in this game just on free play mode to see how well it worked. I was having issues where the game wouldn't identify my controller, so I set it up so the controller buttons matched the keyboard prompts. But that confused the hell out of me, because it's like, W? What the fuck is W? Well, it's up on the D-pad, but what's up? Up on the D-pad is triangle. So, I wiped that, went into the Steam settings, turned off the PlayStation 4 drivers. Turns out Windows 10 has PlayStation 4 controller drivers built in that work flawlessly. So when I turned that off and turned the PlayStation 4 drivers on, the game works absolutely fine and even shows PlayStation prompt buttons. So... that was obviously the solution. In story mode, you'll fight in cooking battles according to your chosen shinobi story. I see. Well, we might as well go through in order then. I mean, I do kind of want to play as Mirai, though, because she is best girl. But we'll go through in order. Difficulty level? Hard. I'm good at rhythm games, and I was getting 100% on normal, so I might as well play on hard. Where could they be? I run through the shopping district, yelling as loud as I can. Sushi, welcome! I need something big and thick, now! Well, you've come to the right place. Everybody around me stops and stares, but there's no time for shame, no time for anything else. It all started an hour ago. I was getting hungry, so I decided to go buy some futamaki rolls in town. But no matter where I went, I couldn't find a single one. Not one big enough to satisfy me, anyway. Compared to Grandpa's, everything else was just too small. Quite. These cute little thin ones aren't going to do it for me. See wholesome entertainment. I ran through all the shopping district, but I couldn't find anything big or thick or juicy enough. And then, finally, it hit me. Big and thick. Those sizes are slowly being phased out in Japan. I know, right? Is it genetic or something else? Girls nowadays only love bite-sized things that fit right into their mouths. Oh, hope for me yet, then. At this rate, anything that's big and thick's gonna go extinct. If that happens, I'll never feel true satisfaction ever again. Just as the gravity. Lol, since when is Futamaki juicy? You've obviously had the wrong Futamaki. Just as the gravity of the situation hits me, I spot a flyer. Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off? This is it! I'll enter this tournament. Here comes the rockin' music, and show everyone the beauty of colossal size and mammoth girth. The best of both worlds. For the sake of enormity, I will not abide you. This is fantastic. So I'm up against you first, Ikaruga. Asuka, it will be a pleasure to battle you. Ikaruga, let me ask, which side are you on? Excuse me, what do you mean, which side? Do you like 'em big and thick, or small and thin? Asuka, what are you talking about? Talking about the size of food. Now answer me, which side are you on, Ikaruga? Asuka, what's come over you? Why would you ever need to know such a thing? Never mind why, just answer me. Well, if I must choose, I prefer smaller sizes that are easier to eat. They're less likely to leave stains around my mouth that way. And admittedly, I find them to be quite adorable when they're so small. What are you, a fucking Shotokan? So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? If that's the case, I'm gonna have to put one in... put one in you myself. Asuka, what are you planning to do? In order for you to understand the magnitude of the size and thickness, I'm gonna shove a fat one right down your throat. Ikaruga, prepare yourself. Eee! Wasn't that a Dreamcast GameCube game and PC too? The first annual Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off is about to begin. Our challenger is the girl who loves Futamaki, literally the world's biggest Futamaki fangirl, Asuka. She's always the center of everything. Hey, that's my spot, Asuka. She's Senran Kagura's main character, and you know what that means. No personality. Now's the time to stuff that mouth with something big and fat. Sure thing. Hanzo National Academy's Asuka prepares to dance. I'll shove this down your throat. Come here. Sure thing. This game reminds me of the Tasty Teacher clip. The whole thing is just pure and utter, unadulterated innuendo. Right! It's time for the hottest party! Oh god. This is quite a big difficulty leap up from, What's with the frame rate? Oh god, that's like looking at pain. Why is the game lagging like that? What's going on? Oh god, that's hurting my eyes. It wasn't doing this earlier. The hell? It wasn't doing this earlier. Do you want me to drop it to 30? Because I could drop it to 30. What's with the lagging? I wasn't having frame rate issues earlier. I swear I wasn't having this problem earlier. In fact, I'm even convinced that if I I'm even convinced that if I fire this up in free mode, I'm not going to have any problems with the frame rate. I'm convinced. Because I had no problems with the frame rate earlier. Why? Why? Okay. 720p. Let's go. Really? Run the game in 720p? Look at that. Much smoother. This PC can run Resident Evil 2 fairly well, but I have to crank this game down to 720p. Fuck off. I'm curious if it's just being in regular full screen mode has fixed the frame rate. Why is 1080p causing issue but 720 isn't? There is barely any visual difference between the two. Like, I can't believe this shit. Okay. Fine. There's barely any visual difference. And now I'm getting the screen cutout issues that I was having last night on fade-ins and fade-outs. Genius. As soon as I start streaming, problems. That's fine. Okay. The game will behave now, yes? Okay. Alright. Better. I haven't given up on Resident Evil, it's just I'm gonna play it in my own time, not on stream. One, I don't want to be the person that streams things because they're popular, and two, me getting my ass kicked in the game isn't entertaining. I certainly wouldn't enjoy watching that. The jiggle physics are just too much for the computer to handle. You know what, that might be right. I wasn't having any frame rate problems earlier, and I was playing as Mirai, so maybe that's it. You know what's throwing me off? In the Project Diva games, you can do up, down, left, and right as face buttons as well, and you can't in this. At least you don't get punished for butterfly presses in this game. Why? I make a few mistakes and I don't win. I am actually going to have to wuss out and switch the difficulty level down to normal. I'm going to have to switch the difficulty level down to normal. That's the first time I've lost a song, and I'm going to base it on the difficulty level. So I'm going to play through on normal like a scrub. Sorry. And sorry that you have to go through all these cutscenes again. Yeah. Okay, sorry that you have to hear the song again. Good. That's a bit more like it. To think there's that much of a difficulty level difference between normal and hard. The normal in this game is what I would call easy. I'm not sure how cooking poorly makes you lose clothes, but that's a thing in this game. Umaiwa! It's like a dragon chant in Skyrim. His yell is so powerful that it blows their clothes off. Perfectly normal. And then the gratuitous. It's not going to put me off. There we go, that's more like it. That's a perfect victory. So I just got to play on normal then. That's the trick. Korewa! Well, it's Japanese. Japan is home to all sorts of bonkers stuff, where people's clothes disappear for not cooking very well, or getting the wrong answer in a game show. Well, for Real Asia, I'm running a review of an anime where they literally have to strip people of their clothes in order to defeat them. So, what can I say? Oh, all the clothing is gone. She might as well go visit one of those Jido Hanbaikis and buy herself a new pair of underwear, you know what I'm saying? Oh, perfect victory. Ikaruga a la mode. Oh, please don't stare at me like that. How does this even happen? Like, you've got to sit there and intentionally lie down so they can pour cream on you or whatever. Yeah, by the way, you can sort of free control this and pan it around if you really wanted to. You can even sort of make it upside down. But if you spin her, she doesn't throw up, so it's not Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, you really shouldn't cook when you're naked. I didn't expect it to carry over into the cutscene. How is it, Ikaruga? Doesn't it taste great? Yeah, I agree. I totally get what you're saying. It's happiness that can't be described in words, like a moment of supreme bliss. If you ever watched Tarrant on TV, you must have seen all sorts of bonkers Japanese game shows. Yes, yes, yes. I do vaguely recall from many years back. Alright. Now to keep on spreading the worth of girth. I'll make everyone understand the wonders of width and the legends of length. Sure thing. Go to the dressing room. Go to the training zone. Why would I want to go to the dress-up room? Now, I remember there being something about being able to, there's like a trophy or achievement or something for going in the dressing room and touching up the characters, but I don't know how to do it. Yozakura. The ultimate feast for a family. Pork cutlet. Alright, I got this. It's Scarpunk! Oh my god, that's amazing! Syncopated! Amazing! Oh, this music's so good. Every question the girlfriends got wrong, another weight would be put on top of the other, pulling the Japanese boys' noses higher and hurting them. I remember something, it might have been on Tarrant on TV, where Japanese men had weights attached to their penises. Yeah. I have no idea why that stuck with me. Or why I felt the need to talk about it. This music's so good. Oh, it's time for another taste test. I wonder if it's stuck with Chris Tarrant. That man has seen things that didn't even air on his show because they were too extreme for television. How very gratuitous. It's not a perfect victory. It's not a perfect victory. I missed one! I missed one! I wonder if he had memories of these pain-inducing Japanese game shows whenever he's trying to present Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, you've still got all three lifelines, and then he just stares into the distance, and you can hear the gunfire, and the flashes, and it cuts to the Japanese game shows on Tarrant on TV. In this ocean of curry, we find an island of rice. Oh, my stars and garters, it's Super Dish Island! One bite takes me back to my summer boyhood days. He's crying! Mother! This is amazing! Oh, I feel sorry for the old man. I blew his mind. Oh, defeated! You can ask the audience, phone a friend, do 50-50, or tie a weight to your penis for 1 whole hour. Do I get £1 million if I tie a weight to my penis for a whole hour? Because I would do it for £1 million. It still counts as a perfect victory. Okay, here we go. Yozakura Yule Log. I don't get the point of this. Well, I sure do. I can barely see the ass. What a shameful display. Why does it have to be at such an awkward angle? Why can't I turn it? Go to the dressing room. Go to the training zone. You'll probably get to skip this difficult question, but you can only do it once as it's a lifeline. Oh right, you put the weight on your penis and then you don't have to answer a question. Well then, you know, if you got to the very last question for the million, you might as well just put the weight on your penis. You'd be guaranteed victory. Oh, I'm loving that break beat in the background there. Difficult question might be about a cringeworthy Japanese game show Chris Tarrant watched. Who's to say he doesn't, like, watch those shows in his own free time? In some alternate reality, Chris Tarrant never stopped watching those shows. Oh, really? That's an interesting development. Da, 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 da. This is a really satisfying remix as well. Pomp and circumstance, isn't it? He'd probably never get away with it on Tiswas. I wonder which dish is better. Let's compare. Korewa! Nice butt, pants up, nice chest. Pants up, excellent face mask. Wow, the first thing I see when I clicked on the video was anime booty. You clicked on a stream that literally says Naked Ninja Cooking. What did you expect to see? The space opera called Life is Forever Renewed. What the fuck? But seriously though, what? Blow the mask off, come on. The dish without as much boob sweat probably wins the competition. I don't know. It's probably someone who's into that. I'm not going to judge. Well, if you were excited by the anime booty, then behold. Ready to be served. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the mask ruins it. Nipple sensor should have been the face mask. Yeah, it should have. Or not there at all. No, I wouldn't be able to stream it. Hamura! Asuka! So you're my next opponent, huh? No matter what kind of battle, I'm not going to lose. Now let's have a good fight. Huh? The hell? What are you trying to put in my mouth? You like big and thick stuff, right, Hamura? So stuff your face with a Funamaki roll right now. Don't just go shoving things in my mouth. Why not? Well, apparently the cake from Matilda that was full of blood and sweat was pretty good. Oh, fuck. Oh, why'd you remind me of that? My mouth isn't big enough for that whole thing. No, no. Oh, no, no. Don't tell me you're on their side. I thought you were different. Asuka, are you... Did you sacrifice yourself to the will of evil when I wasn't looking or something? Listen to me. You're not yourself right now. This obsession with the size of all this stuff's put you into some kind of trance. Say you love all things large. Say you love all things thick. Large and thick. Hello, I'm available. It doesn't matter what I say now, does it? For the sake of enormity, I will not abide you. Okay, sure thing. Come. Oh god. I have to temper the excitement of those jiggle physics. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh yes, I listened to this one on the music preview. I was like, oh, that sounds good. Music in this game's so good! Umaiwa! It's so tasty it blows clothing straight off. Yum 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 yum, drink that green tea and fly away to paradise. Oh! Should be getting the intimate scene in a second. There we go. And it's not going to put me off. I'm completely focused right now. Oh! Fucking amazeballs. I remember watching years ago on YouTube a clip from a Japanese game show where a group of men would have to read this Japanese tongue twister, and if they get it wrong, they would get whacked in the balls. Oh. Do you think the same thing happened in those mochi videos? I remember that too, Sushi Sunshine. There was a trivia game with something similar too. It sounds very much plausible that such a thing would exist. Why do people eat meat? Because it's there! It's the Mount Everest of meat, the Northern Alps of meat! And... crab! What a meatnificent dish! Ha 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 ha! That was a 100% perfect performance. I nailed it. Sorry, Hamura. One fine and 4 greats, but not a single miss. Did I miss anything? No, you're about to see the main dish. How's it going, Marco? Hamura hazelnut crepe. That's a lot of cream. Totally creamed. Haha, hey Hamura! Now do you understand? The bigger it is, the better it is for you. Your strength. How can you have this much power? It's love, isn't it? Love makes people stronger. Her love for anything that's big and thick's easily overpowered by my own strength. Damn it! At this rate, I'll fall behind. But how do I surpass her power? No, wait a minute. I got it. I just have to love something greater than size and thickness. Listen up, Asuka. I love him big, thick, and hard! This won't cut it. I still need to spread the word to everyone else. Size is strength, girth is glory, the world must know. I did it. Daidoji? Ah, it would be you, Asuka. I can think of no one else worthy of being my opponent. Really? I wouldn't have expected to find you here. I've been given word of your mission, your attempts to spread the greatness of the large and the thick. That's right. So which side are you on? Humph. Of course I love everything large and thick. Alright, take care, Marco. I'm so happy I finally found someone who almost feels the same way I do. Almost feels the same? Do you proclaim that your love of girth and length is greater than even mine? Oh, fight and talk. Of course, no one could top my dedication, not even you, Daidoji. Ah, well said, and how fitting that we should settle this in battle. Naturally, for the sake of enormity, I will not abide you. Sure. World's most shocking feast. I want to say that that company was featured on Adam and Jogo Tokyo. Is that the place that moves its factory like every couple of months so nobody knows where they're situated? Come at you harder? How much harder do you want me to come at you? Fuck, that's hard to read at that speed. Whoa. Flying by the seat of my pants here. Oh my god, the frame rate! Did it! Wow, that song is hard! Right, great. Let's have a look what happened in the chat while I was doing that. I remember watching Tarrant on TV when Chris Tarrant was described as the Japanese version of Blind Date. In order to win a beautiful woman's heart, the contestants had to go through a series of endurances. Each had to sit in a bath and have each different endurances put in their baths. I can't remember exactly what they were, but one sent a Japanese man going, "Oh shit," and ran out of his bath. Probably spiders, then, perhaps. Such violent, primal flavors are conquering my mouth! It's good enough. One day this hatred will... Basically like a female version of Jotaro, that character. And I'm okay with that. Perfect victory. The Daidoji Gelato. Do not waste food. Oh, I wouldn't waste a single mouthful of you. Rest assured, none of this would go to waste. Itadakimasu. Okay. I've finally beaten you, Daidoji. Well done, Asuka. Your passion for size assuredly surpasses my own. Of course it does. Large as a barge, thick as a brick. That's how I roll. It feels like happiness spreading inside your mouth. Doesn't it? And the satisfaction of being full on top of it all. I love it. It's the height of majesty. You know, all this talk's making me really hungry. And I've got the perfect plan to fix that. Let's all have a Futamaki roll party. Now go right ahead. A special big, thick Futamaki roll. I call Ikaruga and Kat and offer them the biggest, thickest Futamaki rolls I can get them. It's really big. This might be too big even. Is this gonna fit in my mouth? They're both a little hesitant, so I offer some encouragement. Don't worry, people can do anything if they try. I emphatically shove the special rolls into their mouths. Wait just a minute. Wait. Hold on, it's not gonna fit. Their mouths are full to bursting, but they seem very happy. Thank goodness. At this tournament, I shed portions of epic proportions with the world at large. Hopefully we'll start to see heftier, thicker foods at every corner from now on. I just know everyone will work together to find new ways of expanding all kinds of cuisine, arousing my senses to the limit. Just the thought makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Is it warm and tingly? That's it. What's thick makes me tick, and what's huge makes me happy. What the fuck is this game? Like, seriously? What the fuck is it? We'll probably do another character's story next then. Continuity! Yes, this game's events are canon with the rest of the Senran Kagura series. Presumably. Yeah. Her song is particularly quite good. Of course, we didn't get to hear it playing as her. You can now view... Wait, what? I can now view something in the dressing room for Asuka. Enter main special, focal positioning, outfit select, free camera movement. Enter main special. Tilt on side. Focal positioning. Oh, I see. So there's actually like a full mode for perverts. Okay. What? Controls. Oh, right, I see. I get it. Pat head, rub chest, grab butt. Okay. So, I see. Okay. Well, now I know that beating a story mode unlocks that for a character. Oh, and it gives me a gold bunny to tell me it's been done. Okay, great. If beating the story mode unlocks the special menu, then really I want to unlock that shit for Mirai. Oomph. Phew. As I wash the dishes in the hideout, Mistress Haruka swiftly approaches me. Mirai, you work so hard for somebody your size. Good girl. Really? I don't think I'm doing anything special. Now, why do I feel odd about that? Something feels different. I'm happy she gave me a compliment, but... somebody my size? Really? She's talking about my height, right? That has to be what she's talking about, right? After I clean up the dishes, Yomi approaches me. Oh, Mirai, having trouble putting away that chopping board? Here, let me do it for you. Thanks. It's true that the chopping board spot is higher up than I can reach, so I do appreciate the help and kindness. But what is this? I'm caught up on something. Must be something to do with the chopping board. Once I leave the hideout, I breathe a big sigh. I don't want to say anything bad about the others. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Alright, Sushi. Or maybe I just don't have enough self-confidence. In order to be more confident, I'll need to ditch my old image. Not just ditch it, destroy it. But in order to get a full makeover, I'll need to make a big impact, somehow. There's got to be something I can do. That's when it hits me. Literally, a flyer breezes up and hits me in the face. Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off? The name alone makes me decide to join. I don't even bother reading the details. I just like the word Super Dish. Alright, I'm gonna win this cook-off. And become a super lady. Alright. So I'm facing you first. Oh, Mirai, what's wrong? Are you lost? What? Why would I be? I'm a contestant just like you. Oh, okay, I was worried there for a bit. Don't treat me like a kid. I'm a full-grown lady with dignity. Yep, you sure are. You don't believe me. What's wrong? Are you going to throw a Are you going through a rebellious phase? Oh, they're so mean to her. I'm already over that. Probably. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Now face me in battle. The first annual Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off is about to begin. The challenger is the ultimate femme fatale with a fourth-dimensional skirt. It's Mirai. Those who laugh at flat chests will cry about them. Hold your dreams close to that chest and run up the stairs of adulthood. Homer's Crimson Squads. Mirai sacrifices herself to the will of evil. She is best girl. Asuka's song is so good. It could be the best one in this game. Not paying attention. And the winning dish is... obviously mine. Yeah, it's all this talk of big and thick and hard portions. This song is so good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I might actually download this soundtrack to listen to. I got a script that lets me pull entire albums down off Kingdom Hearts Insider, so I might just reinstall Python again so I can use that script. And just pull this album down. That's assuming that it isn't included with the Steam version. I need to check, because a lot of games have their soundtracks included on Steam. You're not gonna distract me, game. I got this. Such a good song. Such a good song. We're actually going to take the mask off Mirai before the next song. This much food's practically overkill! This is... Oh my! Oh. Apron be gone! Apron be gone. Underwear be gone. Yeah, not quite my best score. Yeah. Hugging the big and thick banana. Doesn't look like the OST is available with the Steam version. Right, then I will pull it down off Kingdom Hearts Insider. It's bound to be on there. Play nice with Yagyu too, okay? You should come on over to our house next time. You're acting like a friend's mum or something. Guess I'll need more than one win if I want to change my image. Okay, so, right, don't panic. Just stay calm, be all grown up, and win this round by round. And then boom, Super Lady! Go to the dressing room? Yes, I want to take that accessory off. Because she's perfect as is. Ultimate feast for a family. Pork cutlet. Yes, I played this one in my own time. In fact, this we've played on stream already today, actually, thinking about it. The Scarpunk one. I am best cook. Yeah, that's right. If I want to watch anime porn, I can get it for free online. One of the reviews on Steam, lol. I don't know what they're talking about. How dare they insinuate that this game is anything but a really good rhythm action game, and perfectly gentlemanly. Don't know what they're talking about. What about what's on screen right now implies porn? What a terrible insinuation. This is nothing but highbrow, intellectual, top tier rhythm action. I have no idea what anybody is getting at. Yeah, the Sea of Curry, we know. I'm going to skip any that we've already seen. Yay! Can't get that with your online anime porn. Well, I guess you could play a type of rhythm game. Yeah, what's it called? Fap Hero or something? Not that I'd know. Yozakura Yulog. Yeah, we've seen that one. We know this one. What utter gratuity. Yeah, you don't have the extra controls on here, so I can't prod and poke. I'm thinking about playing all the way through the Switch one, Shinobi Reflections on stream. You know, the one where you have to do massages. Like, would people seriously want to watch me play that? Because I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to playing that one. This is nice and upbeat. This is really light-hearted, isn't it? That good, huh? That powerful. Funnily enough, another Steam review derides the developers because Shinobi Reflections is a Switch exclusive. That's not the place to complain about that. The place to complain about that is Twitter or an email to the company, not on Steam, where there's like 3 or 4 degrees of separation from the actual developers on Steam. Like, you've got a community manager that goes to a secondary community manager that then goes to, like, some PR manager and then goes to, like, maybe the relative of someone on the development team. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the place to air that grievance. Because it's not going to get seen. It's not going to get dealt with. You know, there's nothing even enticing about low polygon, low quality texture models. This game might have looked good on the Vita, but I mean, it looks really bad on PC, this game. Like, it just looks like Barbie dolls. Now, actually, that's not fair, because Barbie in the Dream House looked better graphically than this game does. But I'm not going to berate the game for being, like, 2012, for being 7 years old. Looks good for its age. Someone made some noodles. Someone made a lot of noodles. Korewa! What the fuck is it? Oh, it's so good. Defeated! Emu ice cream. Of course. Mirai, phew, I found you. Hurrah! What's wrong? You just walked right out of the hideout. That's because If you have something on your mind, you can talk to me. Homura, do you think I'm too childish? Is the anime anything like this game with the over-the-top reactions and all? There's an anime? Yes, there is an anime. Right, I'm going to need to add that to my list. It's bad enough I still haven't finished the Akiba Strip anime. I'm like 2 episodes off finishing that. Then on my list, I want to watch Battle Angel Alita before I go see Alita Battle Angel in the cinema. I just recently found out that on March 1st that there's going to be the 3rd season of The Disastrous Life of Saiki Kusuo on Netflix. I want to watch High Score Girl, which is on Netflix. I want to watch Steins Gate Zero. Now I'm going to have to chuck fucking Senran Kagura in the list as well. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. So much anime to watch. Oh, of course, I know that the usual games are sort of like a beat 'em up, aren't they? The original Senran Kagura games. They're like a beat 'em up. But there's been like several different genres as well. There's been like an arena shooter like Splatoon in the form of Peach Beach Splash. Oh no! She let it slip. Haha! Give her hell. 3D side-scroller on the 3DS that takes full advantage of the 3D effect. Yes, Jim, aka QuickTime Event, aka a million and one other names that he's gone by as a streamer. He was streaming it at one point. I don't understand these people who go through like a million phases of changing their name. I've always been Escape Route British. That's not going to change. I've been Escape Route British on YouTube for 10 years. That has not changed. Just saying. Welcome back, Sushi Sunshine. Was your meal long and thick? Big and thick meal. Ah, I was in Project Diva mode! In Project Diva you can swap out directional buttons for the face button at no penalty. You can't do that here. I wonder if Daidoji is the boss battle on every story mode, because Homura was the second to last fight on this one. Long and thick? I don't know, since I don't have any Japanese food. No, it was good old-fashioned beans on toast. Maybe the tomato sauce in the beans was thick, and the bread was long? Which reminds me, last night we were talking about British fast food, like fish and chips, scampi, battered sausage. Ah, yes. That's not what I'm going out to have tonight. I'm going out to a an all-you-can-eat buffet tonight. Yeah. They do sort of Indian food like curry, Asian curries, chow mein noodles. But they have a bunch of other stuff as well. They occasionally have like chips and fish there, but it's It's not as nice as like eating it out of a fish and chip shop. But the curries is where their real skill lies. Like their beef in black bean sauce is to die for. It's so good. Oh, I just get that. I just chuck that on my plate. That and rice. So good. Not my best performance on that song. Creamy. I made the exact same joke last time. Creamy. Now do you get it? I look like a dream and I cook like a fiend. I'm not a kid at all. Yeah, I totally get it. I take back everything I said. But listen, if you're going for the classy lady look, it's probably time to lose the bear panties. Huh? Oh, I mean, really? You think so? Should I wear panties more like Mistress Haruka's, maybe? Yeah, that sounds about right. You want to be a big grown-up lady, that's the way to go. But Mistress Haruka's panties show her butt. They're pretty embarrassing, aren't they? Alright, it's official. I'll be the first super lady to wear bear panties. Yes, we get to fight someone else. Mirai, I've heard the news. Searching forward into womanhood, aren't you? Yeah, I'm tired of being treated like a kid. You might not want to put it that way. It sounds too much like a tantrum. Hey, I'm pretty sure you've thrown a tantrum or two. Oh, I have my moments, perhaps, but never anything so infantile. Oh yeah? Watch this, I'm gonna make you angry. You dress like a wench, and you're mean, like sadistic mean. Hehe, I can't deny that. Oh, you and your big knockers and butt, and your laced undies. Hey, Pac-Man fan 64! Speaking of big knockers and butt and laced undies, welcome back. Are you really trying to provoke me? That sounds more like flattery. Damn it, I have no other choice but to go into the forbidden zone. You're so old! Oh shit! Something snapped. Mistress Haruka? I just crossed a line, didn't I? I will crush your bones to dust! Oh, this is so stupid. Shobu! Hajime! Haruka's theory on culinary medicine. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. It's starting out tame, but I get the feeling it's going to get a lot harder. I was too busy working on other stuff to see your other streams. That's okay, that's what VODs are there for. Polar Plays, welcome! Oh gosh. kind of tricky, but okay. This is kind of fun, this chart. I wonder where it's going to go from here, though. Because it could go literally anywhere. All it would have to do is repeat the kind of chart we've already had, but just faster, and that would trip me up. No? Okay. A little bit faster. Not concerned, though. Not gonna distract me with those low poly PlayStation Vita models, trust me. Oh god, that was tricky. Well, not too bad. I aced it for the most part. That's fine. A little bit of time here, I can actually get a drink. And he was never seen from again. Yeah, blow it off. Blow it all off. Defeated! Now I'm a real super lady. Spandex unitard! Oh dear. Haruka split. More like Haruka spread. Why did she have to stick her tongue out? That just makes things even more awkward. Goddamn strawberry. Why does there have to be a strawberry in the way? I should be the one apologizing, Mirai. You're not a child. You are a well-dignified, very special lady who can also cook. Anyone should know that by now. Mistress Erica! So, Mirai, from now on, I think you should lead the Crimson Squad for us in Homura's place. Oh well, I couldn't possibly, but I'll give it my all. By winning the Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off, I proved that I had the skills of a grown woman, especially the cooking skills. Now no one will treat me like a kid. That's good. It is. It's great, but... Right, when are we eating? My stomach's kind of rumbling. I can't wait any longer. Meat! Meat! It's like serving lions at the zoo. I hear you. I'll be just a few more minutes. Laundry, cleaning, taking out the trash, chore after chore. After winning the cook-off, I became the household supervisor. Something's wrong about that. When I said I wanted to be a grown woman, this wasn't what I had in mind. You're a dependable adult now. We know we can count on you. Are adults always this busy? I don't even have much time to think. I still have a mountain of work ahead. After I finish preparing their meals, I have to watch them brush their teeth, set up their futons, and make sure they all go to bed on time. Fucking dog! Welcome, Aimer767AB. Okay, how am I going to pronounce this? Aimer767AB. I'm going to call you 767. What's up, 767? There we go, that works. Hold on just a minute. This doesn't sound like an adult at all, more like... You're treating me like a mom? Poor girl. Yatta! Now we can go visit Mirai in the dressing room. You know what that means. Dog of the second. That's right. How do I get the special controls? There we go. That's right. All I wanted to do was pat her on the head. It's kind of uncomfortable in a way. This, Who am I kidding? I'm not fooling anybody. Alright, so I've done Asuka, I've done Mirai. Incredibly suggestive. Might as well start going in order. Asem. Oh, your little brother. Hello. Don't really need to know that there's a kid watching my stream, thank you very much. This is a game about stripping girls naked by cooking well. It's probably not ideal to watch, but I can't exactly stop you. What is this? I have no other words for the flyer in my hand. On the flyer it is written, only Link can defeat Ganon. Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off. The winner will receive a secret ninja art scroll that can grant one wish? A secret ninja art scroll that can grant any wish? This couldn't possibly be real. Of course it isn't. It's barely even worth a passing thought. A scroll that grants any wish given away in some foolhardy contest? What a cheap promotional stunt. But wait just a minute. Can I say with 100% certainty that it's not remotely possible? My microphone sounds a bit crackly. Explain. If there is even a 1% chance of this being true, I feel it would be unethical to ignore it. Let's presume then that my microphone is a little bit crackly. What do I do? Pull the cable out, put the cable back in, and then the microphone stops working? That's a possibility. I pull it out, put it back in, and the And then the video feed stops working because I've agitated the cable slightly? Like, how bad crackly is the crackly? And why is it only a problem now? If such a scroll ever found its way into the wrong hands, and there are so many wrong hands out there, a question burned its way into the back of my mind. Like, how bad is the crackly? You can't just say it's a bit crackly and then leave it at that. Like, is it stream-endingly bad? Is it you should really fix this immediately? Or is it just a little bit crackly? I'm not having a go. I'm just trying to ascertain whether it's something I need to fix or not. It's also a tiny bit skippy. Alright. Okay, tell me, is it any better? Because I'm not gonna move on now until the microphone is better. So you need to tell me, is it better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on the right. How is the microphone? Is it better? Cracking over, it's good. Okay, so it was just a dodgy cable. She'd seize control of all the breasts in the world and treat us like her own personal harem for eternity. Life would be an unending nightmare. Another question followed close behind the first. What if it were Yomi instead? Hee 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 hee. I envisioned a sea of bean sprouts spilling over the horizon and Yomi gleefully swimming through that sea. The environmental damage would be incalculable! I cannot let that secret ninja art scroll fall into nefarious hands. Before I know it, I'm already making my way towards the tournament grounds. For the safety of this world, I must win! So it was just a dodgy cable connection. I get this so much with my cables. I look after my cables. There's no reason why I should experience this shit, but I do. I experience it with my HDMI cables. I experience it with my USB cables. Is it just because they're old cables? I will accept that the cable for the microphone may be an old cable, because it's the same grey cable I was using 10 years ago for my PSP to transfer files, and it's older still. It was originally for a Sony video camera way back when, so I can understand that cable maybe. But the HDMI cable that I use for this output is the one from the Nintendo Switch. It's brand new, only like a year and a half, maybe 2 years old. I don't get it. Oh, it's you, Ikaruga. And already our first scoundrel appears. I cannot allow you to advance in this tournament. Hee. Scoundrel, huh? What makes you say that? Let me ask, if you win, what are you planning to wish for? You have to ask to be queen of the world, obviously. Then I'll build a new world where people can throw off their inhibitions. ERB endures the worst to bring us top quality entertainment. This includes dodgy cables. Truly. I suffer so you can suffer with me. A world without clothes. A world without secrets. A world without clothes? Is that even possible? Let's see. First I'll... Then... And after that I'll... With... User... And go in hard with... That is... Malignant! Too malignant! The idea alone is giving me a head rush. I think that part of it comes down to workmanship and the quality of components that are used to make cables now, especially if you keep your cables free and move them around. There is that, yeah. Just in general, it's not just the cables, it's going to be connectors on things as well. I think the HDMI connector on my graphics card is the problem. With her straight black hair, it's BC Mask, aka Ikaruga. What kind of cuisine will come out from her unsustained and pure hands? If I had that scroll, I'd wish to marry her and enjoy her rules and regs for the rest of my life. I see. Welcome home, dear. Would you like to take a bath? Or would you rather eat dinner? Or would you rather... Woo! Hanzo National Academy's Ikaruga prepares to dance. Well, we know what his tastes are. A world without clothes. Is that a naturist park? It's like a naturist park, but 30,000 miles of it. It's annoying to have to do this song again immediately after the last time we did it. But that's just luck of the draw. Stop sticking your tongue out like that, it's indecent. Can I skip these? No. We got through it. I despise having to do the same song like twice in a row. But it's just the luck of the draw. Yeah. Don't need to see it. Whew. It seems I've won, somehow. Oh, damn it. I was this close to releasing all of humanity. How terrible. Just as I thought, a secret ninja art scroll that grants any wish is far too dangerous. I must win no matter what. I must destroy the secret ninja art scroll. Destroy? No, perhaps I should reconsider. There is a possibility that it could grant my wish. Yes, if I were in charge of the world's discipline... No, what am I thinking? We should achieve what we wish for with our own strength, not simply have it magically handed to us. Damn straight. Oh, a new opponent! Okay, excellent. A new opponent means a new song, a new dish. Strawberry shortcake. Oh, Bamkuchen. I actually like Bamkuchen. It's sort of like gingerbread. I know this music as well. Strawberry on the shortcake! I was kind of hoping there'd be more vocal songs in this game, though. Seeing as the first song I played when I picked this up was literally a vocal song. Sorry, not sorry. Gotta love those stanky MIDI trumpets. Nice one. It's strawberry shortcake and pancakes, not fucking like The Leaning Tower of Pancake. There's more here than any one human could consume. Not even Adam Richman could eat that much. What? Hey, Hollow. Aaron is in Egoraptor. He does have a lot of chins. But then again, I do too. I just hide it with facial hair. This is literally Senran Kagura Food Wars. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a really good rhythm game, like, at its core. And because my computer monitor is, like, tiny refresh rate, like, I can play it without having to, like, fuck around with settings or anything. It's all in time. Which I can't say about, like, playing rhythm games on console, but on PC, like, it's flawless because of the refresh rate of my monitor. I never have to mess with settings. It's fantastic. I love it! Oh, I don't think I fought Yumi yet, either. Let me have a look at the dishes. I'll know if I fought her yet. Chilled Chinese noodles. I don't think I have. No, I'd remember this music. Nice! A new dish! Which means a new song, new animations. And it's got vocals! Yes! It's always extra points if the song has vocals. You stayed up till 1 AM watching a streamer play Trails of Cold Steel. Nice. Are we making an ice sculpture? Out of both Xseed games, do you prefer Cold Steel or this? I haven't played Cold Steel. Oh, nice! So you probably got a lot of, like, developer and, whatever, insight. This is definitely one of my favourite songs so far, but it's a very boring chart. Yeah, that was a good song, but a boring chart. Why are there, like, wings made out of ice? This is just excessive. If I went to a restaurant and that arrived, I would be like, what the fuck is this? Is this food? Oh god, am I going to be able to show this? I mean, that's basically a pair of tits, right? Am I going to get banned off Twitch? Yeah, skip. Powdered Yumi. All that cream and all that chocolate syrup, absolutely wasted. That's overdoing it. Goodness, I wouldn't have expected you to be after the secret ninja art scroll. It's unlike you to give in to temptation. I'm only here to destroy the scroll. It has nothing to do with my own wishes. Your comment being painted onto my livestream VOD is going to get me banned on Twitch. So thanks for that, Draven. But we're cool. No war on all sprouts. She was right. To save the world from bean sprouts. A fate worse than death, truly. Sprouts boiled in milk. Sprouts boiled in milk! Oh god! Blech. Next you're going to tell me that's a real thing somewhere in the world. And I'm going to show you the door. Okay, I'm digging the speed of this one. This is an interesting chart. Now have lyrics. No lyrics. It was almost perfect. If they're saving the world from that dish, then yes, save away. Saving the world from a dish worse than death. Sprouts boiled in milk. A bean sprout dish that uses coconut milk, but you don't boil them in the milk. Could you imagine somebody trying to cook the dishes from this game? There's an idea, actually. Could be a new series. Oh god. Well, Cooking Mama, the dishes are meant to be sort of realistic as far as I understand. Whenever you see a finished dish in this game that's like a high score dish, yeah, like nothing about that dish of bean sprouts is realistic. They're just marching in my mouth. Bean brilliant. Ozomashi desu to itadakimasu. From umai to oh no. Perfect victory. Let's see the Yomi mint chocolate. Wow. Once again, I've helped protect the world, but I must not rest until I destroy the scroll. You should be true to yourself, Ikaruga. Yield to your desires and become a... I do have wishes that I'd like to see granted, but I'll bring them into reality by my own hands. I don't need to rely on tricks or shortcuts. I would expect nothing less from you, Ikaruga. You are truly magnificent. I should learn from you and try to achieve my own wishes day by day. One day this land will be covered with bean sprouts. I will make it happen with my own power. I see. I wish you the best of luck. Just a little further and my wish will be granted. Not while I stand, Katsuragi. Ikaruga, it's too late. No one can stop me now. I know what your wish is. Hee. I'll become the queen of the Hooters harem. Roar, squeezy, squeezy jet pistol. Tremble, squeezy, squeezy jet gatling. Katsuragi, you don't understand how pitiful this is. In many ways, you become a truly terrible person. I'll use the power of the scroll and live in bliss, surrounded by infinite melons. Not bad at all. Let me get in on that. Hey, Hanzo, you get your hands off. Master Hanzo! No one will get in the way of our dreams. Give it everything you got, Katsuragi! Of course the old master would want to live in a world surrounded by mammary glands. Fried rice, fried chicken, and miso ramen. He may agree with her selfish wish, but he agrees with my cooking. Oh god, that looks so tasty! That was very gratuitous. Is that it? Oh, nice. I think it's no question who has the better dish, mate. It's me. Oh, look at that Uzumaki. Don't get distracted by the pretty lady in undies. That's okay. I'm not distracted by low poly, poorly textured models. Now, if I had installed the high definition model mod, perhaps I might have been distracted by the smooth curves. Let's put it this way, you can tell this game was released on PS Vita first, can't you? How's it going, Tak? But there was like an Agarist War game released recently on Steam that was on PSP. So I dread to think what the models look like all scaled up from that. If Vita models look this poor, then original PSP models must look awful scaled up. I suppose it depends on the visual style of the game, actually. If it's chibi, it might get away with it. Perfect victory! Katsuragi souffle. Stop looking, it's really embarrassing. Is it though? You seem to be rather pleased with yourself. I can't afford to do any more spending. I bought £27 worth of stuff on the Steam sale. 30 with the £5 discount. And that's it. No more spending now. That kind of vicious fantasy will never come to pass on my watch. That didn't exactly go as planned. I never thought you would actually do that well. As planned, Master Hanzo, was this all perhaps a charade for your amusement? So, I just held a cook-off, that's all. So you run amok, recklessly exploiting people's desires and gleefully causing one problem after another as a result. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, not a clue. Oh, I'm completely out of patience for this. Sit right there. Yes, Mom. You are a legendary shinobi, a role model for students everywhere, and you stoop to this? I don't have the words. I hit Master Hanzo with all the anger I've built up inside me. Playing with people's desires, having them fight over a sham. Was there any purpose? And can there be any excuse? Master or not, he's had this lecture coming for a long time. What did you end up getting, ERB? Tomato Way 1 and 2. This, Silent Hill Homecoming, because I didn't actually have that on Steam, and I was very surprised to find out I didn't have it. Castlevania Lords of Shadow and Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. All the DLC for Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. What on earth was this tournament even for? What was it for? Well, Master Hanzo's smile unabashedly transforms into a lecherous grin. Even his eyes are grinning. I sharpen my tone further. This cannot go unpunished. And there is yet another offender in the midst of all this. Midway through my lecture, I rigidly turn in his direction. I'll have a word with him, too. Oh, me? And as for you, Master Kiria, why did you help him in this tournament? Master Kiria pokes his head out as I call his name. Who's this Master Kiria? I'm just the announcer. Enough blabbering, sit down. Yes, ma'am. You too, Katsuragi. Me too. I scold the three of them until my throat is sore. Dreams and wishes aren't supposed to come easy. They exist to motivate our struggles, and through those struggles I have no doubt my words will sink in. Excellent, Lords of Shadow is great. I don't think it is. The reason why I picked it up is because I want to trash it. If I turn out to actually enjoy it, I will be pleasantly surprised. I bought it to trash it, but if it's good, I'll be fair. From what I understand, it's an excellent game, it's just a shit Castlevania. That's from what I understand. I may be harsh and perhaps a little too passionate, but I know in my heart that this is for their own well-being. This can only help them. May my passion place them on the path to virtue. That's what I meant. The control scheme is interesting, to say the least. Yeah. From what I understand, it's a perfectly good game. It's just not a Castlevania. I could get you the exact list of what I got, because I might be missing something. Obviously wanted it so badly if I can't remember what it was. Talk, screen, Alt-Tab. Oh, I can't Alt-Tab out of this game. That's fun. Okay. Can't Alt-Tab out of Senran Kagura. Right, so what I got was Senran Kagura. No, don't download. Pause. Thank you. What I got was Senran Kagura, Bon Appetit, Agony Unrated, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, Tales of Winds, Tomb of Soul Empire. I've always wanted to play that. Castlevania Lords of Shadow Ultimate Edition, Tomato Way 2, Tomato Way 1, and Killer is Dead, and Silent Hill Homecoming. That's what I picked up. In the Lunar Sale. Inu Yugi Hakusho, welcome. I think we'll do one more story mode run. Seeing as there are still new faces turning up. Well, new faces today. Story mode cleared. 3 of 22. 3 out of 22 story modes. Yomi! It's not possible! Without even thinking, I raised my voice inside the hideout. I can't believe this, not ever. Even if the world flipped over, this would never happen. This has to be some sort of mistake! But no matter how many times I cry out, I know it won't change. The disastrous truth is right before my eyes. I am tired of bean sprouts. No! Good. Just to make sure of my feelings, I say it again. My eyes water up. Tears stream down my face. I tremble. I try to say goodbye and I choke. You can do many streams out of this game. Yeah, what I'm thinking is I'll stream something else like Tales of Vesperia, and then the palette cleanser will be a story mode on this, because that allows me to get through it. Some people might think my situation is cruel and unfair. They're right. All my years of endless love for bean sprouts have just turned out to be less than endless. I shouldn't even be able to fathom such a horrifying thought. But now that thought consumes me, I feel like a stranger to myself. We may have grown too close. I quietly murmur those words as I stare at the bean sprouts before me. Perhaps our affections grew with such intensity that it simply burned away and vanished into the air before we knew what to do with it. We spent our love too fast. When I first met them, every day became a song of bliss and satisfaction. I swooned to watch them grow. I gave thanks at every harvest. My tongue rejoiced at every taste. It's probably because they're boiled in milk. Yeah, if you didn't boil them in milk, maybe you wouldn't get so fucking sick of them. But day by day, little by little, our passion and our intimacy gave way to complacency and routine. And then... boredom. Sayonara desu! It's all I can say. I expect to start crying again. But I won't. I'm in the wrong. I've thrown away all they ever gave me. They don't need the filthy tears of a selfish woman. I hide my face and run. That's when I see it. I can almost hear the bean sprouts asking me to stop. What? I turn and catch a glimpse of a flyer. Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off? Nandeste? I see. This is what the bean sprouts wanted me to see. This tournament can be our fresh start. I understand. Yes, let's do this together. I don't want us to be apart. I decide to enter the Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off. What better way to spice up our love life? Yes, maybe we'll start boiling them in vinegar. You're right, Yomi-san. You don't seem happy. Ooh, a new opponent. That means a new song. Hikage, the truth is, I have become tired of bean sprouts. I do not comprehend! Hikage, what was that just now? Well, if I had to guess, it might have been shock. I mean, Yomi bored with bean sprouts, right? That's impossible. Are you raising your voice? There's no way. No way! We're talking about you! It's totally impossible. You can't say those things. Please calm down, Hikage. I did not say I was completely bored with them. What'd you do, Yomi? Love them and leave them? I feel sorry for the sprouts. One boob is wobbling way more than the other. Something's wrong with the physics. Someone install Havoc. So I'm searching for a way to rekindle my love. I see. Sorry then. It seems like you're hurting more than they are. Don't be sorry. It's all because of my selfishness. I've just noticed that this lady wears her jeans with the zipper undone. Plus 25 style, plus 50 charisma. I kinda dig that look. The first annual Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off is about to begin. The challenger's been called the Cinderella of Shantytown. She doesn't need money, but she craves bean sprouts. It's Yomi. She'll use weeds on the ground to make the most extravagant dinner instantaneously. A cooking style from a girl with both a bold mind and stomach. Homer's Crimson Squad's Yomi sacrifices herself to the will of evil. I really like this girl with the green hair. She reminds me of Draco Centauros from Puyo Puyo. I think there's just something about green short hair that does it for me. All she needs is little devil horns and she's perfect. Nice chart. Nice song. Ooh, is that cotton candy? I feel bad in this universe, because, I mean, clothes are expensive, right? And we're just tearing through them like they're paper. Oh, wow. Utter stream there. That guitar is gorgeous. I love that just, like, the punk girl has the punk song. And that synth is gorgeous. That's definitely one of the better instrumentals in this game. Absolutely. Hmm? How'd you even get, like, corn that big? Does corn even grow that big? Welcome back, Sushi. I don't think corn even grows that big. He's banging it like a taiko drum. Oh no, he's actually banging a taiko drum. A taiko drum on top of the corn. What the fuck? There are no naked ninjas. You'll see, Goblin. You'll see. Sore, 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 sore! In a world without clothes, do you think washing machines will be obsolete? Yes. Of course. Here we go, Goblin. There's a naked ninja for you. But it gets better. Because... Don't look at you like that. Well, then don't cover yourself in cream and chocolate sauce like that. Yomi, I think you two still get along well. Oh, when I say you two, I'm talking about you and the bean sprouts. Would companies like Purcell be out of business? Probably not. Major companies like Procter and Gamble still have like other businesses besides the ones that do like laundry detergent. They'll be fine. Well, this is on PC, and right at the top of the discussions on the forum is the uncensor mod. So go wild, go nuts, go apeshit if you want to. But I can't stream the game with a modification. Let's put it that way. The bean sprouts, they're good to you. No, yeah, that's just the shape of her nipples. Her nipples are just like big versions of her face. It's time to cook. Oh, yeah. I remember this being a fun chart. Princess of Ice. There's definitely one game we won't see Soy Bomb streaming. Probably not. But you never know. He might stream it if we didn't tell him what it's like first. If he goes in completely unaware for a crucial 5 or something. I think it was deliberate. Yeah, this song's great. Maybe Soy After Dark. That's a plan. No, Soy After Dark just relates to how late he's streaming. That's like well past midnight his time. I've done, like, Escape Route British After Dark before. When Dragon Quest Builders came out, I was streaming that usually, like, 2 in the morning till, like, 6 in the morning. This song is so good. This chart is so good. ERB was streaming past 1 AM. Yeah. I did that for a few of the Dragon Quest Builder streams. What else have I streamed that late? I've streamed till like 4 AM before in order to stay up for Nintendo Direct, if you remember. There was a night I streamed Hyper Dimension Neptunia really late, just to be able to do live reactions on a Nintendo Direct. Occasionally I'll stream late. Occasionally I'll stream really, really, really late, but today that's not going to be an option because I'm working from 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. So I need to make sure I get a nice early night. And I'm going out for tea tonight, so the idea was get a stream in during the day today. A nice long one. I feel like the guy who just joins in stuff that he doesn't know about and just doesn't care, lol. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, skip that. Because I've already seen that one. I've already got that one committed to memory. I don't know if I can cook well. Oh, have I fought this one before? Yeah. It's the one with the cotton candy. Yeah. Or have I? Doesn't ring a bell. Sometimes I wonder what audience these developers were going for. Otaku! Absolutely otaku, 100%. And then once they realised that there were people outside Japan, outside of the otaku culture, that like this stuff too, that's when they brought it over. This has been on my wish list for absolutely forever. Would you do it again? Well, not tomorrow. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but after work. Yeah, the wedding march. I had a feeling that would play into this. I'm not sure what I would do for, Are these girls wearing contact lenses or something? No, I just think that they have weird eyes sometimes. I guess to make them stand out. 3 days of ERB streaming in a row. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming tomorrow. But it'll have to be something after work. So after I'd get home around about... On a Sunday, I'd get home around about 5, half 5. Depending on what's going on, I'd probably end up streaming maybe at like half 6. But I don't know what I'd be streaming. I haven't figured that out yet. Could be more Tales of Vesperia. It could be. If I can't think of anything else, that's what I'll fall back on. Whatever it is, the palette cleanser will be another story mode on this. Unless I find something better. Super Mario Maker Lamau? I promise to stream Mario Maker 2 when it comes out. That's my promise. By the way, regarding that Weasel game you played, yep. Crank the Weasel, the palette cleanser yesterday. Perfect victory. Where did you get it from again? Was there any more levels in this beta, or is that the only level available? That was the only level in playable form. Where did you get it from again? The Internet Archive. Look it up. It's a website where people just preserve stuff on the internet that's otherwise going to be lost or gone forever. And the prototype is available on the Internet Archive. Yummy! Kagura! I've heard about you and the bean sprouts. I'm an outsider. I have no business butting in between the two of you. However, I've never seen you happier than you have been with them. Whenever I saw you with the sprouts, I was always envious. I've always hoped that one day somehow someone will do for me what they do for you. Is that so? People come and go in life, I understand that. But even so, Yes! Exactly the same group that runs the Wayback Machine. Yeah. Please, please do not say anything further. My apologies. I know you're in pain. But there is no need to apologize. Your words have reached my heart. Well, perhaps it's best we move on. Let's get back to what we're here for, shall we? Yes. Let our cooking battle begin. Were there any more levels planned? Of course! It was going to be a full game release, and the screenshots I showed you of the harbour level, that's the second level, and we had another one called Mountains as Maya assets, so at the very least we know that there were 3 areas in the game. And of course we can presume, based on the cobbled together nature of the map that we played, that that level was not either finished or intended to be in the full game at all. By how many holes there were in the geometry. And repeating storefronts. That was obviously just a test level. You can actually get lost on the Internet Archive. Like, if you just browse it, like in the same way that you just browse Wikipedia, you could just get lost on the Internet Archive. There's so much on there. Goblin, I streamed a game yesterday called Crank the Weasel, which was unreleased. We only have very early builds of the game, and only one of them is actually playable. But the level featured in that demo, I believe they were planning to cut. I believe it was only there to test the game's engine and playable characters. Because of the way that level was put together, it was basically garbage geometry. There was stuff in that level that was spawned in upside down. There were buildings that had entirely no geometry to them. It was obviously a test level. I tuned out there for a second. Made the Project Diva mistake of trying to press the direction with its associated face button instead, which you can do on Project Diva. There we go. They have a whole load of emulated Sega arcade games. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that you're only allowed to stream, but if you look hard enough, you can find the ROM sets on there, and you can view the files inside the... If the internet goes down, wouldn't everything just be lost? Yes, it would, clearly. But, I mean, it's stuff that people have that was on websites that are gone forever and stuff like that, that gets uploaded to the Internet Archive. So, of course, it's not a permanent method of preserving everything, but it's a method of preserving things that are no longer available from their original source. Yeah, not a fantastic run that time. Yeah, don't need to see that because I've already seen that one. I have no idea what that is, but is that cool? If the internet went down, it would be bye-bye Netflix and hello DVDs and Blu-rays. DVDs, yes. Blu-rays, not so much so. There are some that get pissy if you're not connected to the internet when you're watching them. True story. DVDs, yes. Blu-rays, some would have an issue with you not being connected to the internet. Let me just point out that this conversation they're getting very emotional about is bean sprouts. I can finally see it, a bright future for myself in the sprouts. Yeah. It's all about bean sprouts. Oh, right, okay, you're the final boss. You're acting real girly, Yomi. Don't be tied down to old ingredients. The world has tons of ingredients, even ones that aren't bean sprouts. But among all those ingredients, my bond is with the bean sprouts. That's why I cannot forget about them so easily. Then I'll make you forget about them. The ramen that I make doesn't have any bean sprouts. But it tastes frickin' great! That's impossible! A ramen without bean sprouts? Yomi, you have to accept it. Ramen with no bean sprouts. Taste it! Now let's battle. It's about bean sprouts and one of them is casually naked in the bright outdoors. So, which Blu-rays need to be connected to the internet? Any that have internet extra features on them. So any Blu-rays that have content that's unlocked by being connected to the internet. It's sort of like copy protection. I think it's more information gathering, like playing it on your Blu-ray player and connected to the internet, then the servers would know what kind of movies you watch, you know, that sort of thing. I think it's information gathering for tailored advertising. That's right, this was a good chart. I remember. Have you ever gone to watch a Blu-ray on your PS3 or PS4, right? And because it's connected to the internet, it says, updating Blu-ray. Why should it need updating? It's a fucking movie on a disc. You know that the difference between a DVD and a Blu-ray is that Blu-rays themselves can also... Well, besides, of course, the format, is that Blu-rays can run software. You can actually put software on a Blu-ray video. You think those little pop-up menus that come up on a Blu-ray but not on a DVD? You know those? That's one of the fancy tricks that Blu-ray can do. No. You're barely going to come into contact with an issue like that. Barely. I'm jealous that you've got a multi-region Blu-ray player. Because to play my American Blu-rays, what I have to do is go into my PS3 custom firmware and forcibly change the region of my PS3 in order to watch them. I'm going to get an account for the Internet Archive and upload my music. Yeah, do it, do it. That's a good idea. Maybe I should upload the Maze Cromwell stuff on there. Funny enough, I haven't got any import Blu-rays yet. Hopefully I do. I've got some import Blu-rays. Question is, are any of them within reach? Because I have so many import DVDs as well. Let's wheel myself over there. Wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. Ah, yeah. This one. Yeah. Here's one of my awesome import Blu-rays. I've got the Samurai Trilogy on Blu-ray. Fucking badass. Can't play it. Can't play it. For sale in the US and Canada only. That's the only clue on the back that it won't work. But when I tried to put it into my PS4, boom, no good. Won't have it. Doesn't like it. It's a 2-disc Blu-ray set. Sexy as well. Comes with this badass booklet. All about the movie, like with explanations, like a write-up on the original historical figures that inspired the films. But I can't watch it because of region issues. So at some point I'm going to tell my PlayStation 3 that it's a different regions just so I can watch my American Blu-rays. Because I've also got the American Blu-ray release of the Gintama live-action movie. Grown. Oh man, I blew that one. Katsuragi. Maybe I shouldn't have skimped on the bean sprouts, huh? Noodles alone aren't enough. Not for a competition. I took bean sprouts too lightly. Laugh, Yummy. Go ahead and laugh at my sorry ass. I won't laugh. I won't laugh at you, Katsuragi. Thanks to you, I finally understand. Bean sprouts and I still have possibilities ahead. What did you say? With this, I can once again live together with the bean sprouts. I see. Sounds like everything's turning out all right. Katsuragi, I can't thank you enough for this. Thank you. And so... that kind of looks like the buffet place I'm going to today. I see it. A way to reconcile with the bean sprouts. I immediately perform the vision I saw during the battle against Katsuragi. I first decide to make ramen. I use various ingredients as the soup base and slowly create a golden soup. And when the soup is done, I do not put in the noodles. You heard me. Instead of noodles, I throw in bean sprouts. This is the new possibility. Bean sprout ramen without the noodles. But it's not ramen without noodles. Oh my god. Somebody tell this bitch. I put the noodleless bean sprout ramen in front of me. I can feel some resistance. I take a sip out of the soup. And when I come to consume the sprouts... delicious! The hot, passionate love from bean sprouts blossoms within me. The crunchy consistency, the watery texture. I can feel the love for everything about them. There is one more issue, however. The bean sprouts' feelings. I want to start over with them, but that doesn't mean they'll want me back. Even if that happens, though, I won't harbour a grudge. I'm the one who left them, after all. I was the selfish one. You're talking about inanimate fucking foodstuffs, right? Just making sure we're clear on that one. Could we start all over again? Suddenly, I can hear their answer. She's insane. What? You will forgive me? A person like me? Tears start to flow from my eyes. But I've no time to start bawling in order to make up for lost time. So when you put the Blu-ray in an internet-enabled Blu-ray player, can it delete that? No, no, no. It can't do that. The data is permanently on the disc. What it would do is it would bug you about connecting to the internet to unlock features. I don't think it would lock you out of the movie, but it would certainly bug you about not having an internet connection. It won't delete the content of the disc. Could you imagine the fucking class action lawsuit if somebody did that with Blu-ray movies? Could you imagine the lawsuit? Because the Sprouts and I have left all our troubles behind. Bean Sprouts are unbeatable. Long live Bean Sprouts. She not pregnant, she fat. Well, I'm not doing another playthrough of this game today. Yeah, it's for trivial features. They're not going to delete the movie off the disc. But they will hassle you about not being connected to the internet. Connect to the internet to unlock Blu-ray features. Whatevs. Let me see if I've got a palette cleanser. Maybe I've got something kicking around. Actually, I think I do, but I might have to set it up. Oh dear God, the picture Invade Attack posted in Dumpster Fire makes me very uncomfortable. Oh, YouTube notification. Hi, nice vids. How did you manage to play this game? I would love to know. Says Francois the Butcher on the Laura Happy Adventures stream. Well, if you were listening to me during the Happy Adventures stream, you would know exactly how I managed to play it. It's called the Internet Archive. Any cool shit I play is made possible by the Internet Archive. Pretty much. Right, whereabouts is my copy of EPSXE? Don't tell me I don't actually have a copy of EPSXE set up. That would be hilarious. That would be so classic me. Is the palette cleanser going to be the Naked Weasel cooking show? Master Ninja theme song. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Backup E drive. There we go. Got an old version of EPSXE. Just need to make sure everything's set up in place then. Yeah, everything should be set up as it was. Plugins, video. Can we confirm we are full screen mode? Yes, we are. Desktop resolution 720. Let's go with that because I've been having issues trying to run stuff in 1080p, even though my PC is more than capable of doing so. Right, run. Oh, and I also need to make sure the controls are configured because I can't do that once a game is running. X input. Excellent. Right, so it should work automatically. Fingers crossed. I say fingers crossed because you can never be sure with this shit. A goblin, get him. Now, not all goblins are bad. There's that goblin in the show that's got big knockers. She's probably alright. Okay, I have found our palette cleanser for today. Hopefully this won't confuse the shit out of you guys. Why isn't it displaying? Have I upset my computer? Oh dear God, something's happened. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. This is not good. I managed to turn my computer off somehow. Oh, this is... Let's just wait for this to come back up. I have no idea how that happened. Technical difficulties, am I right? A true classic. An ERB stream staple. I don't know why, but whenever anybody says knockers, I lose it. Just lose it. Oh! Go crazy. Oh! Is your computer destroying itself again? It never stops destroying itself. It's always destroying itself. It eats itself from the inside. Yeah, but if I download a copy of EPSXE now, then what I have to do is deal with drivers and... Let's try running it... Like I had to yesterday with Crank the Weasel. Let's run it... Let's run it windowed at a large size and then crop down to it. Oh wait, so you have two computers. I have... No. I have a PC and I have a laptop. I suppose the two of them are computers, yes, but I play the games on my PC and I stream them to my laptop, and then I stream them from my laptop. I thought I'd already explained that multiple times. That's fine, that's not a problem. Windowed mode. Fuck off, Discord. 640, 480... 102.4768. Okay. Yeah, this'll work, I think. Why isn't the game booting? Hang on while Windows reports it. No. No need. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a bug in EPSXE where it will default to a system clocking speed of 0. Which is fun. Here's our palette cleanser for today. Okay. Circle. Controls aren't working. Odd of me. You may think it's very odd of me. Gamepads. Port 1. Okay. We'll do it this way. Digital analog. Direct input. Yeah, all the settings are fine. Okay. F5 for analog on. Not that it will matter on a kids station game. Okay. I've also noticed this game is quieter than the cooking game was, so I'll turn it up a little bit. Kids station! Yeah, wonderful. Make sure you don't sit too close to the screen. Always put litter in the bin. Respect your elders. Okay. Are we gonna get the Sailor Moon theme? Do I need to be concerned? Da-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. Fighting evil by moonlight. Making love in the bedlight. Something, something, do-do-do-do. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Yeah, I'll mute the audio on this one. Of course, it's the original Japanese, so it's Miracle Romance and not She is the one named Sailor Moon. The art looks really off in this game for some reason. Like nobody who worked on the show worked on this, you know? The arcade game looked better. The animation is like 2 frames a second. Okay. Okay. What is going on with the buttons? What? The buttons aren't quite working properly. So anyway, oh my god, the volume of this is horrendous. I bet you can barely hear me over this. When PlayStation 1 games play MIDI files, they're much louder than any other form of music. I'm pressing triangle. Okay. I see what's going on. I get it. That's fine. Unk. That's a weird one. Unk. X input. Let's try X input again. Unk refers to the input, unknown. Yeah, I see. I see what's going on. Want to be like that, do ya? I'm committed to this. D X. God, these are awful. D. Okay. I'm not gonna get defeated by some shitty fucking emulator that doesn't know its place. What a bitch. There we go. I'll do it with the keyboard. I'm not gonna be defeated by this piece of shit. Square button? Yeah. Need to figure out where my PS3 controller went. Because I never had problems emulating PS1 games with my PS3 controller. I like that icon. Oh, I lost. It was rock, and I did scissors. Yes, I get it. Moving left and right will be... Oh, you'll have buttons that indicate which one. So the X button doesn't do anything. No. Chibiusa-chan. Asobimasho. Yes, let's go. 1, 2, paper. Oh, it's a draw. Square and circle to cycle through? Oh. To cycle through is triangle then, and cross will be to leave. It could just show the icons on screen. You know? Let's play the first one. See what this is. Something to do with flowers. Could use this game to learn Japanese. I suppose you could. Scissors. Draw. I wasn't actually expecting cutscenes worth of talking. Shit. I was hoping this would just be fun minigames. The Barber Papa game was no bullshit. Like, you got into it and it was a game immediately. Is it playing in French? It's playing in Japanese. It was ha 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 ha, not ho 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 ho. I see. Aka! Red. Clearly that flower is red. Oh. Random, a local cinema is playing in French. Is playing The Land Before Time in French. Oh, right, I see. Obviously the flower is blue. That's not a fair comparison. Sometimes the sky and the ocean are not blue. You've already pressed that one and it's wrong. You've already pressed that one and it's wrong. Fine. It's yellow. It's a yellow flower. Yellow, like a giraffe and a sunflower. You're comparing a flower to a flower. You know, playing Canadian movies doesn't seem too odd when you remember that Draven's in Canada. And of course, they do speak both French and English, not French and French. French and English in Canada. My version of The Tuxedo on DVD is the Canadian version, because it lists both names on the spine, The Tuxedo and Les Smoking. Ah. Why is... Oh, I can see why I'm dropping all these fucking frames. Steam is still downloading stuff in the background while I'm streaming. Like, why? Why would you do that, Steam? Why is that a thing? Why is that something you do? Idiot. Ohana means flower. Maori? Juriku. Hanpopo. Okay, we have now officially hit a barrier where a Japanese child would understand, but I do not. I'm going to say it's circle. Hanpopo. Did I get it right? Nice! Somehow I got it right. So that's called a tanpopo. 2 scissors. No! Do I want to play it again? No. Okay, you don't have to crash. Congratulations. Omedetou and congratulations. Welcome to the bonus game when Kotamanek is ready. Press jump, kick, jump or block. But only when he is ready. Aye! Cha! So what are they asking? Which one's taller? I'm going to see if Wordlens can help me with this. I need this game and a Japanese PS1. If you get this game, make sure you get it with the controller as well. If you can't get the Sailor Moon controller, at least get the Hello Kitty one. Okay, language, translate. As death. What? Oh, the text disappeared. Bar surgery. Wordlens isn't working. I'm just going to press a button. Wordlens isn't working. It's translating the text box as death and surgery. That can't be right. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Wordlens is getting it wrong. Oh, good guess. Genki. This is the weirdest English I've ever come across. There's an app, the Google Translate app, has a feature built into it. It used to be an app called Wordlens, and I used it way back in the day, before Google bought it. Oh! Do you want to know what the problem was? Are you ready? Oh, this is going to make you laugh. I was translating it as Chinese, not as Japanese. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh. No wonder it didn't translate properly. So, like, the word for flower must be like the word for death or something in Chinese. You holding your hand out to me, Mars, I will take it in an instant. Rest assured. Isn't like Chibiusa shit. Isn't Chibiusa like the daughter of Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask? And then she travels back in time and then tries to sleep with Tuxedo Mask. Or was that just one of the doujinshi I read? I can't remember. What next? Translating Korean through Hebrew? No, because there's no similarities between the two languages. Chinese and Japanese you can understand because they use a lot of the same characters, especially when it comes to the kanji. Is how to. Gas. Rika. Inline mosquito. Even trying to translate Japanese, it's not working. Let's go with circle first. I'm the number one. I got it right. I used to watch the Deke dub while waiting for Power Rangers to start on Fox Kids. I wish they'd play shows like that on Freeview, but they don't. You know, like Sailor Moon and stuff like that. Scissors. Yes! The toilets, the bathroom, okay. Want to go. Ingredients small, what? The toilets. And so is Sincerely Yours. Word lens doesn't work, for the heads up. They did used to play Dragon Ball Kai on Kicks, never watched it, just like, know it. At some point I want to play the Dragon Ball Kai game for Nintendo DS. But difficulty level is through the roof. But I'm willing to give it a go at some point. Oh yeah, Sailor Moon Crystal has received a dub and everything. As far as I know now, all of the Sailor Moon anime has been dubbed in English properly. The first 2 seasons by Viz, and the remaining by... Oh god, what are they called? Oh, I've forgotten the name. But the people who do the dub now, they're really, really, really fucking good. Ocean something, I think. No, not Ocean. Somebody who did the dubs for the later Sailor Moon series and for Crystal. What?! Excuse me? What? Okay, so first we take the shit. Let's take a shit. Lower your pants. And Oshiri over the toilet. It's weird hearing... Oh my god, it's like weird hearing Chibiusa talking about Oshiri, talking about anuses. Something about this isn't right. What's the Japanese equivalent of the FBI? So after we've pulled our pants down over the toilet, and put our Oshiri on the toilet and urinated and or defecated, then we flush the toilet. When you use video games to parent, this is what you get. Now, what's the secret cheat mode to unlock the extra lessons? That was an awful joke. I'm never going to say that again. So last we wash the hands. there's a hand washing sound effect. Oh my god. Oh my... The great thing is, the way this is set up, you can't see my face right now. I am... like, fucking distraught right now. How did... Scissors. Draw. How did we get from, like, the length of a ribbon to using the toilet? Oh dear god. Oh. Oh, there's an actual game now. Okay. Square moves left. Triangle moves right. Why triangle moves right? That's awkward. Why not circle? Circle makes more sense. But then again, I shouldn't be so surprised that we're talking about getting naked over the toilet and defecating when Sailor Moon's voice actress voiced Ebichu the hamster and said a whole lot worse than that. Right, circle to grab. I'm sure they'd love to hear about this national security threat. Ohayo gozaimasu. My name is Matt and I live in the UK. I'm playing the Sailor Moon game for PS1, the Kids Station one, and it's come to my attention that it talks about little girls getting naked and shitting over the toilet. You might want to ban this game. In fact, send all copies of the game to me and I'll make sure they get banned. I'll make sure that they never get in anybody else's hands. Jesus. See, this is alright. Why isn't the whole game just not this stuff? This stuff's fine. How much ribbon can you put into the toilet? Depends on how many prunes I ate before. Oh my god, blank. Welcome. Also, why? Oh. Yoshi. Hey. Sugoi, Chibiusa-san. Omedetou and congratulations. Fucking hell. What is this bullshit? Scissors. Yes! Not that I'm keeping track. That texture is warping. Mako-chan? More like Manko-chan, am I right? I wish. I've always been a fan of Jupiter. Paper. Draw. Ooh! Is that Tower of Hanoi? I'm good at Tower of Hanoi. I can Tower of Hanoi like a king. Oh, it's not Tower of Hanoi. Oh, that's boring. That's so incredibly basic. How dare this video game for very young children not be difficult to play? Alright, take care, Sushi. Scissors. Yes! It's a hat, and there's 3 options. Oh, fuck. Is this going to be a language barrier one? Is this going to be like, take the word for house. If you remove the first character, what does it say? Turnip. Like, I'm not going to be any good at that. Kumaka? Is car? Well, the last character is Ma. I recognize Ma. Oh, which one is Ka? Karu, right? So it would be circle. Well, fuck you then. It's square. That's not right. Of course it's not right. Well, I can't get it wrong now. Oh. I see. So the word car and the word bear are basically the same in Japanese. That's good. Just you wait. That'll be the next Fact Fiend video. It'll be like, that time the word car and bear are the same in Japanese. And then Carl's gonna stand up the front drinking a beer like, the word car and bear are the same. Good night. Scissors. Nope. Music's nice though. Whoever had to compose for this game picked the short straw by having to compose for this game, but... Kawaii ne! 1, 2, 3, she! She is in death! Santaku. Santaku. 1, 2, 3. Santaku. Oh, fuck you! Don't confuse me with san if it's not really... If you really don't want to know what there's 3 of. You asked me which one there was 3 of. You definitely asked me that. I'm surprised the birds are behaving and just standing there. Manko-chan! Hey, Manko-chan! Stop being such a pussy. Rock. Shit. Oh, well, this is all well and good, but, I'm officially all cleansed out now. I'm gonna have to put my Oshiri over the toilet. Yeah, back out of this one for now. Oh! We'll do the official sign-off. Switch to the talk screen while I do this. Okay. Last time I typed it in on Restream, it didn't even come up. Hopefully Nightbot doesn't hate me. I think it's Restream's fault. I don't think it's going to show up, so I'm just... There we go, it did show up. I just have no faith in Nightbot. Okay. Until next time, if we live that long. I can't stop.